Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Lanice Finesse, but you're here with me as Growing With Finesse. I thank you all for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. Also, just the watch time, y'all. I thank y'all so much for watching my videos. And as promised, I'm coming to you guys with our crock pot chicken stew. Yes, chicken stew. All right, now today we have 1 large tomato, parsley, 2 bay leaves, of course, our crock pot. She's gonna get the job done, trust and believe. We have 4 ounces of minced garlic, ground paprika, bay leaf, garlic, onion, Kickin chicken, lemon pepper, rotisserie chicken, black pepper, flour, and chicken broth. We're going to add, excuse me guys, I'm sorry, carrots, potatoes, 4 celery stalks, corn, and onions. All right, guys, let's make magic happen. Okay, guys, so now we're going to layer all of the ingredients into our crock pot, one by one. I love corn, so this is definitely something that you will see me add into my meals. I cut them up really cute. What do you guys think? Ooh, and it's just enough. Hey. All right, now we're gonna add our potatoes and we're gonna add them in whole. I did buy the baby potatoes, by the way. So that's gonna be real tender and cute. I don't have a particular way to put it in. It's just how I like to do it. Now I'm going to add my carrots. Look at the color combination. This is amazing. It's gonna be delicious, guys. You have to try it. I'm telling you. Put it in a crock pot and cook it, honey, okay? Now we're going to put our celery on top like that. Ooh, yes. You better work, honey. Okay, now we're going to add our onions. I like a lot of onions, so please forgive me if there's something that you wouldn't eat. You can always substitute or remove anything that you see me putting in here. You can limit it. So it's totally up to you and what you like, okay? So now that's it for the onions. We're gonna put the tomatoes in. Yes. This is getting full fast, guys. I hope I have enough room for the chicken, but I'm sure I will. Everything is going to cook down as well, so don't worry. And we're going to take some of that fresh parsley and place it like so. Now, on to the next step, guys. All right, guys, so I like to use a 1/2 stick of unsalted butter. Let's open that up. Let it melt fully first, because right now what's very important is we're going to glaze over the chicken. I like to have my chicken glazed before I put it into the crock pot, okay? So I do have the stove eye on high. We're not gonna cook the chicken, we're just gonna glaze them with this butter. And then we can move on to our next step. So we're talking about some delicious chicken stew, okay? This is how I make it for my family. Hopefully you guys try it and like it. So almost there, guys. Let that butter melt all the way down. All right, now let's add our chicken. Try to add it very quickly because you want the meat to be at the same level and temperature when you take it out. I don't like to overcook it. I just like to glaze it just a little. Spread it out. All right, now we're going to add a little ground paprika. It's normally like a tablespoon of each. Lemon pepper. Turn the eye down to medium low. Rotisserie chicken. Some Kickin chicken. Garlic powder. Black pepper. Onion powder. And that's all. Now turn the eye back up and flip it. Flip it and take it out. These are chicken breasts. I'm sorry if I didn't tell you guys in the beginning. I took 4 chicken breasts and I cut them up into small chunks. And we're here now. So yes, 3 to 4. I have a small crock pot. So and I'm just really cooking for me. My kids are on some type of diet and everything, so it's just me, guys. All right, now the chicken is done. Let's take it out. Okay, now let's take it out. We're going to save the juice from this meat because that's going to become part of our broth, okay? Look at that, it looks good already, guys. We can position them better later. I just need to get them off the heat. So now this is what it looks like. Now we just need to position the meat where we can get everything down into the pot because we're kind of overflowing here. But with the vegetables, when they cook down, the pot is going to be just right. Literally, it's going to fit just right, guys. All right, now look at that. It looks delicious already, but of course it's not done. Not done. Okay, now let's make our broth. All right, guys. Now we're going to make our broth. We're going to add 2 cups of chicken broth. To our leftover chicken broth from when we glazed over our chicken. So turn the oven back on to high. Now let's add our next cup. Uh-oh, oopsie, oopsie. Look at all of those delicious flavors, guys. So we're gonna let that get hot. While we're waiting on it to get hot, I'm going to add the 4 ounces of minced garlic and the seasoning. So we're gonna add more garlic powder, another teaspoon. And I'm just gonna empty this out because there's not a lot in there anyway. We're going to use the onion powder, black pepper, Kickin chicken. I think we just need to use all of this one, guys. So I need to get the top off. This is really delicious. I like it a lot. We're going to use the rotisserie chicken seasoning. Not too much. This one is pretty strong. And then a little lemon pepper, like so. All right. Now let's stir it up. In order to thicken this up as it cooks, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of flour. But I want this to get a little hotter. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this video. Give me a thumbs up, honey. Let me know you're here with me. There's always more to come with Growing with Finesse. Now we're going to add our flour in. And just continuously stir, stir, stir. Because we don't want to have the flour taste. So stir, stir, stir. It smells so delicious. Yummy. I think that's all the flour I need. Let's go a half. All right. Guys, this really smells so good. Comment down below if you ever made chicken stew in a crock pot. Let me know. See the butter that I put on it? You see it's like glazed right in there. That's gonna help the flavor in the broth. So we're gonna do this for another minute. And then I'm gonna show you how to put it onto your crock pot, and we'll go from there. Okay, now we're going to add our broth. Right on top of everything. Let it just circulate down to the bottom. That's our first cup. We should be able to get 1.5 cups in here. Okay, we're gonna start with the second cup. You may have to open it up a little to get it down in there. If your pot is stuffed like mine. There we go. So that was 2.5 cups of deliciousness. All right, guys, so now we're going to allow this to cook for 2 hours. I'll see you guys soon. Stay tuned for the final cook, okay? 2 hours, we're gonna come back and check it, and then we'll see if we need to go the full 3 hours. Just remember, some crock pots are different. Some cook faster than others. So you may need 3 to 4 hours. It just depends on your crock pot. For my crock pot, I'm going to go 3 hours. And I have it on high here. So I'm gonna cook this for 3 hours. But I'm gonna check back in and all right, it's time. I'll see you guys soon. Everything fits with the lid on it. And our timer starts now. Okay, guys, we're actually 3 hours and 15 minutes in. And I will tell you that the crock pot overflowed because I have a lot in there. So that's expected, but it did not overflow as much as you would think, to the point where it's running on your floor, etc. I want to tell you guys that I did add an additional cup of chicken broth. And now we're going to open it up to see what it looks like. I totally left the crock pot cooking. I went to Walmart. I went to the gas station. I went to 7-Eleven. Honey, this is convenience at its best. All right. Let's see. Oh, wow. Just the color, the saturation of the juices. Look at that. Oh my God. I will say that, let's check. The potatoes. Soft, but not soft enough. The meat is done. Carrots, done. Corn, all of the vegetables has already minced down. Check that potato. Okay, so I would say that I'm going to leave this in here for 1 more hour just to make sure my potatoes were giving what they supposed to give when it comes to tenderness. And yeah, a meal in a crock pot is what we have. So make sure you guys like, comment, and share this video. Oh my goodness, look at the meat. It's falling apart. And that's what we want. All right, so let's allow 1 more hour. I'll come back to you guys with the finished look of our meal for tonight. And I want to thank you guys so much for just joining me and being here and rocking with your girl. I'm gonna taste the flavor. Give me a moment, please. So, it has a little kickback. The flavor, everything goes together. If you add the seasonings that I added, everything goes together. You can get those seasonings at Aldi's, your local grocery store. It's not hard to find. The vegetables was a little crunchy as well. And I don't mind that. So, 1 more hour. So a total of 4 hours and maybe 15 minutes. And you're eating good. Eating good. All right, guys. See you soon. Bye. All right, guys. As you can see, I let it cook a little longer and the juices are lower. All of the vegetables are tender. The meat is delicious and not overcooked, which is really, really good. If you guys try it, let me know. Have a great day.